Welcome, my name is Haito and welcome to a new series, Madden franchise of the Green Bay Packers. First, I've got to turn off the music.
In the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right
Entering settings screen, you have 18 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Touchdown. Hey, Floyd, calm down.
I have a less than checkered history with this sport. We all know why. I fractured my arm playing this. Without a pad, may I say. Fantasy draft with 7-8. We have a not good defense. Tom Brady, Drew Brees, and that guy, Ben Roethlisberger. We have a good attack, but we need to improve this defense. I drafted Tom fucking Brady. Okay, so our first game of the season's against the Chicago Bears. Oh, that's how you call. So could upgrade our centre back. Man upgrade. Agility, awareness, and man coverage. Bobby Okereke, a middle linebacker from Stanford University. 66 overall. So the 70... Yes, all of our best players are quarterbacks. They were my priority, okay? Had to bet they're... Well, they're gonna regress. Damn it, I should... No, never mind. Our first game of the season. Game totals run for 150 yards, 3 passing touchdowns and route.
Hey everybody, it's the coach.
EA Sports, piss off everyone.
EA Sports. Appreciate you, Coach. One of the great venues to watch a game in any sport and one of the best home crowds in any sport. Soldier Field in Chicago. Tonight, it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season between the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears.
Oh, kickoff. Number 33 gets it.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the former Texas Christian University Horned Frog, Andy Dalton.
And there's no substitute for experience in this league, and what it usually leads to, a whole lot of confidence. Andy Dalton is sharp with where to go with the football now. I think he sees reads before they actually even happen. He can sense them now, and he is one of the better quarterbacks in the NFL.
Now the third leading rusher in the NFL last year, Todd Gurley. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. And now a look at the offense for Chicago.
And last night we were discussing some of the changes they've made offensively during the offseason, and we know it helps for them to have the first game at home. Hopefully this crowd, which we saw coming in, they've been here for a while, ready to go. You and I should have joined the tailgates, that's for sure. They're going to give them plenty of encouragement. They'll try and ride that wave and get their first victory
inaccurate bullet pass.
Throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. He was looking to get it to Allen Hurns that time. But now it'll be third down. And this defensive line will be looking to control the point of attack.
And that's what they've done throughout this season. This is a terrific unit. They play together very well, and they don't...
Our defense is less than stellar at this point. Our offense is amazing, but not our defense.
Big plays to happen.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is third down and 6. Here's Dalton. This is White on the screen. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Good contain, no gain on the screen.
Washington up against Philadelphia.
So unable to get any yardage at all off of the screen there on third down.
And ordinarily on third down, that's when you
return
want
left.
Pressure. You get all your guys
they're going for a punt.
But how about the patience they
Come on,
showed?
Green Bay.
Read the play, snuffed it out, and made a nice stop.
This is taken at the 18. Oh, he shifts past him. A nice job on the return there. 16 yards.
Yes.
Packer football here. First down and 10. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by the only 6-time Super Bowl champion in league history. In his 20th season now, Tom Brady.
And we keep hearing from people who are waiting to see the drop-off in his play. I'd quit worrying about it. I'd quit looking for it. He says he wants to play until he's 45. Is there any reason to doubt him? His skills have shown no sign of declining.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Here's Brady. Oh,
come on. Oh.
And that's caught inside the 35.
Yes.
Give him 32 on the play.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. Bree's going to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Cody Latimer, the intended receiver. But it's going to be second down. And now the offensive starters for the Packers.
Obviously a tough test for this offense right out of the gate. Road game in game 1 of the new year. Conventional wisdom says, go slow, take care of the football. I think in this case, attack early and get the home team back on their heels.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. And here are the Chicago defensive
Yes,
starters.
we get it.
The transformation
That has just been a...
Daniil Hunter is complete. No longer just a situational pass rusher. He's a full-time defensive end playing the run and the pass with equal skill. 4th in the league in 2018 in sacks.
He'll get this one to his tight end. That's Jason Kroom. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking.
Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And they're able to pick up the first and keep possession. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. The opportunity was there for them to take the lead with a field goal and get 3. Instead, they want a little more.
Sometimes being a little greedy is not a bad thing, right? I mean, don't just take what they're going to give you or what's evident. Go try and get more. And yes, there's a little bit of a risk to it.
Come on. Oh, God, no.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Breeze. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Bears will get the football back.
Oh.
Partner, when you see a running play stop short like that, you just know that the defensive front, they won the battle of leverage and created a push back into the opposing backfield.
And for the offensive coordinator, whether you had 1 yard to go or 20 yards to go on 4th down, now you're probably saying, oh, maybe I should have passed it, right?
Yeah, hindsight is always 20/20.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, where that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Play action now. Dalton.
Oh, God. No.
That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 35. Nice completion there for Andy Dalton. Charles, you worked some of his games when he was at TCU. Now you've worked his games in the NFL. What progression have you seen?
I've seen a guy who took over as a freshman in college and got better and better each year. Always added a little bit more to his game, gets stronger. But the best part about him is he's always been accurate.
A gain of 6 there on first. Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Throwing, Dalton.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, touchdown to the Bears.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Allen Hurns, 28 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson.
Oh, it's good.
And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Well, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot.
What?
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ready? You ready? Tight end Ringo. Tight end's on Ringo. Tight end's on Ringo.
To throw again on 2nd down. Breeze. He's got Smith here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Breeze to throw. Looking
Come on.
This is caught inside the 15.
Yes.
36 yards on the play. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
Throwing now is Breeze. It's caught. Smith. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Tight end Irv Smith, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
On 3rd down, Devontae.
Come on. Yes! Touchdown!
To the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown.
First touchdown of the season.
4 yards out as they are now on the board here in the first half. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling on that play.
Come on.
And result,
Yes,
touchdown.
it's good.
Gano the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So that drive 6 plays, 75 yards. And it ends in a touchdown run from Devontae Freeman. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
On 1st and 10, here's Andy Dalton toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. The intended target, T.J. Hawkinson. That'll bring up 2nd down. Well, this, of course, the 100th season of NFL football, and 17 matchups with historical significance have been picked throughout the season. And this is the first of them, Bears and Packers, the NFL's oldest rivalry dating way back to 1921, with the Packers having the all-time edge 96, 94, and 6 ties. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route. He breaks it off usually after about 3 to 4 steps and cuts towards the middle of the field, and now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got...
No.
Intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll run it here. This is James White. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
He wasn't ready.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 27 yards there, a 1st down. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 27. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder coming up at halftime, it's the season debut of the coach, Jonathan Coachman, in Orlando, as we look ahead to all the action coming up this opening weekend. And of course, we'll also take a look back at
like the Jonathan Coachman, like the wrestling guy.
First half. 14 yards into Chicago, first down.
Let's go.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So it can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
The Bears on the move. They've got another first down. They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he'll get into the end zone.
How? What?
Chicago.
What the?
Taking it in from a yard out. And the Bears have taken the lead. And there the counter play proves successful for the touchdown. What typically makes a counter play in general successful, Charles?
Well, what you're trying to do, Brandon, is to get the team moving in one direction, meaning the defense, get them going in one direction, and then wall them off with your blocking and bring it back in the other direction. That way, you don't actually have to punish them with your blocking. You just position them. And if you have any kind of a good back, they'll take full advantage of it and gain good yardage.
The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got.
Demaryius Thomas, the 20. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. A big play there just before halftime. 66 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll make this a second down. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Brady going to throw.
Oh, God, no.
Floater there is incomplete. The linebacker, Preston Brown, there to knock that one away. In need of a conversion.
We just might.
On 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Again, they'll throw with Brady. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. The linebacker, Preston Brown, there to knock that one away. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They run. It's Johnson. And not only did he not get in the end zone, he didn't get the first down either. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And that will force a turnover on downs.
I should have gone for the Hail Mary.
They start the drive with White. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. So we have hit halftime of the 2019. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. This is taken at the 3. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. Demaryius Thomas gets set to go again on offense. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense.
A battle for it, and it's intercepted.
Oh, damn.
Dropped by Randall. Johnson was the intended receiver. First possession. It's a third down situation in the fourth quarter. Time to see if this defense is up to the task.
Hey, that 53! 52! 52's the light!
Throwing is Brady on third down. Gets it off to Freeman. No gain at all on the play there, and that brings up fourth. Bree's going to go on fourth down. And it is incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first.
Oh.
Well, my friend, for the players, it's good for them to get that first game under their belts. For you and I, that first Thursday night game, also good for us to get that under our belts, wasn't it?
It was no longer preseason. We were into the regular season, the first game of the year. And, you know, all eyes were watching this one. Everyone was excited that football was back.
And it's just special. You could just feel it. It's so good to have the pigskin back out there. It'll be crisp fall weather before we know it.
You got that right.
You have an injury from the last game. See how long they'll be out.
Oh, who got injured? Get the Vikings at home. Vincent Taylor. Control all the offensive ones. Both teams are 0-1.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports.
Piss off,
We are
everyone.
moments away from what should be an excellent matchup between the Minnesota Vikings and the Green Bay Packers. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We are at the oldest continually operating stadium in the NFL as you get a look inside Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Minnesota Vikings. So
Oh, Tampa Bay beat Carolina.
As this offense gets set to take over. Throwing on first down is Brady. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that will be incomplete.
Oh.
Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Brady. It's complete. It's Fitzgerald.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And Antonio Brown yet to get back on his feet. Apparently shaking up that last play. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
He's not.
Nothing on the scoreboard. 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football.
Wait, that's wait, Eddie! 6, right there, 56. Hey, pick it up, defense.
A carry for Devontae Freeman, who missed most of last season. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
Boy, you go 3 and out on your first drive, and that's not the way you want to start this drive either. Doesn't seem like they're really into it just yet.
No, first 4 plays, you don't want to call it a disaster, but not looking very sharp. And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down. Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out.
Oh, come on, come on.
Carrying it out deep. And got his man complete.
Yes.
Conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Looking
Come on.
Smith downfield. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
When offenses dial up big shots downfield, they're not always for the guys out wide. Sometimes they want to go to their big target, deep downfield, and the defense breathes a sigh of relief. 50-50 balls, not easy to get away from the big targets.
And a strange one here, a little befuddled. They're sending out the field goal unit now. From the right hash, this from 53. And he'll try and throw here on the fake. Oh, he's got a man wide open.
Touchdown! Yes!
In for the score.
6-0. Can we make the field? Can we make the PAT? Yeah, we made it.
The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. And supreme confidence in the kicker turns to supreme failure, as that is obviously no good. And this score will... So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. And a strange one here, a little befuddled. They're sending out the field goal unit now. And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. And it's complete. They're going to get the first. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down. Brady now on first down. He's going to float this one deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired, and he's got it.
Yes. Another Packers touchdown.
His first touchdown of the new season, and the Packers have taken the lead. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football?
After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5.
Right 20. Right there. 56. We ain't giving up nothing.
Back near his goal line. Here's Brady. Trying to drop one in, but it's incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. From deep in their own territory.
Sack. Oh, it's a safety. Oh, god damn it. Oh, shit.
It's going to be a safety. Tom Brady taken down.
A safety and a tackle. That's murder.
excellent punt. This offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5.
Man, I got you. Man, I got you. Regular.
In his own end zone, it's Brady.
Come on, make it. Oh, didn't.
And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, second down.
And that's what he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and they're going to have a third down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Call that a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. I was just confused on that one. I had third down written. It said third down on the scoreboard. Do you think the sideline lost track? Maybe they thought it was 4th?
Something went haywire, and I'll admit it, I've lost track of downs before, but I'm not the one calling plays. I'm not the one keeping.
And from their own end zone, it's a fake. And that
Damn
is
it, I'm not good
gonna
at
be a
this.
Safety.
Come on, Dig.
We pick it up second quarter here as the offense gets ready for the drive. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Brady.
Come on.
Deep down the field. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To throw is Brady. And he will have a man, Demaryius Thomas.
Yes.
Well, that certainly changes things.
Yeah, I think the thought process is they'll take this lead into the locker and run something simple here and run the clock out. Instead, they get the big play. Now they have a chance to increase what they've done in the first half.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing again. Brady airing it out deep for Smith. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
It's his target, the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. The first look at the NFL scoreboard comes from the Motor City. It's the Chargers out to an early lead. Dwayne Haskins with 2 first-half touchdown passes. To throw, it's Breeze.
Damn.
And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. They try the fake field goal. It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the 3rd quarter.
Don't get nervous.
On 1st down, Brady.
Damn it.
Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd. So it's all over.
Yes, we won. We won. I won my first game by 3 points.
A very clean game. No turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, Tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
So for Green Bay, they make amends for their Week 1 loss by winning their home opener. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Minnesota...
What?
Where's your wallet? There's your £60 as well.
Yeah.
And there's your Amazon card as well.
Okay. Yes. Oh, got another injury. Oh dear God. My quarterback's out the whole season. He's only a 77. Next up, the Broncos. Oh, we're joint top of the division.
These players are on the last year of their contract. Re-sign them so you don't lose them next season. Here's a list of all the players that will appear in the upcoming draft. Select a player to learn more. Select to scout this player and unlock his best skill. Each skill unlock will cost you scouting points. Unlock this player's true skill ranking to see if he is a diamond in the rough or you just found a diamond in the rough. Other teams will undervalue this player and you may get the next Tom Brady.
So
Gentlemen, we've made way too many mistakes this week, okay? Football's a simple game, but you keep making these silly mistakes, we're not gonna win. So let's get out there and let's have a good practice, huh?
Wait, that Alabama 390. Wait, what do you hit?
inside was.
Wait, that round 80. Round 80. Wait, hit. Wait, that. Wait, 20. 53, Linda. Wait, that 380. Check it. Wait, set. Wait, 20. Shadow. Wait, set. Wait, 20. Hey, check it. Wait, set. 380. $72. Wait, set. 53. Wait, did he hit? Wait, set. Wide, 20. Sugar, sugar. Wait, set. 53. Jacket, reload. Wait, set. 29. Alpha. Gold 50. Wait, set. Wait, 80. Bring your head.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Wait, set. Wide, 80. Alpha.
Well, fellas, there's not a whole lot I can say about that performance today. We have high aspirations as a team. If we want to get there, we gotta raise...
So next game against the 2-0 Broncos up against the 1-1 Packers. Of course I'm going to play offense only. That is my forte. Me, nothing but offense. Yeah, 3 best players are our quarterbacks. Itsy bitsy teeny weeny.
Hello, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports.
Piss off everyone.
Coming up next, we've got what should be a good one between the Denver Broncos and the Green Bay Packers. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And we come to you from one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL as you get a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other.
Oh, so Jacksonville beat Tennessee by 3 points.
As this offense gets set to take over.
Strong thought. Where the fuck?
Brady now on first down. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Quincy Wilson with the eye. He was trying to hit Thomas that time. I'm not sure exactly what they had planned for play number 1 from scrimmage, but I can guarantee it wasn't that interception.
No doubt about that one, because in their daydream, this was going to be a dream play to get things started. Instead, it turned into a nightmare for them.
Oh, we've got a touchdown.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Wait, set. Alabama, 380.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Offense.
And that'll set them back 5.
Wait, set. 180. 180. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Graham.
Johnson.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Oh, is this it? Is this it? Can he do it?
He might be gone.
Touchdown, baby.
David Johnson, an 80-yard touchdown as his guys are.
Oh.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Wait, set. Wait, 20. 56. And let's get this.
On first and 10, Brady.
Can we P?
For Smith down. He's got a man complete. It's a gain of 35.
But we spent a lot of time exalting the offensive masterminds in this game, right? They draw up these beautiful plays. They look so perfect up on the board. But occasionally, sometimes you just say, throw it up and let him go get it. How about that play?
So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. Now Brady. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Demaryius Thomas, his first touchdown here of the new campaign, as his guys have now moved out in front. And a nice job. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter.
Wait, set. Wait, 20. 56, right there, 56. Man, we got to get this stop here, D. Ozzy.
Throwing on first down, Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Wait, set.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hey, 66.
To throw again. Brady under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. Now Brady airing it out deep for Smith. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
And that one hurts defensively. They force him into 3rd and long, have the advantage, yet they give up the big play right there.
Yeah, their offense was already warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much for that 3-and-out.
Hey, that's 20. Mark 56. Let's go. Hey, go 66.
From midfield, here's Brady. Finds his big tight end, Mo Alley Cox. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. 1st down.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the 1st down.
And as we say often, it shows confidence in your offensive line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw them there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Come on.
They run. Devontae Freeman. 13 yards, 1st down, Packers.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
On 2nd down, it's Freeman. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go, Bandit.
Now they'll throw with Brady. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Don't.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage. Especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Brady looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The rookie DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. On first down, Brady is going to float this one deep right side. They got his man complete. And all the way down to the 42. It's a big play there for Green Bay. And even 50 yards.
I think it's pretty safe to say that initially they had to be thinking about trying to get into field goal range. But after that shot right there, they've got to be thinking bigger right now.
And that was probably their thought offensively. If we hit this, great. Let's go for the end zone. If not, settle for a field goal. Looks like they can try to hit pay dirt. There goes a deep
Come on. Is it good enough?
And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Brady now to throw. And he floated one out. They're incomplete. Larry Fitzgerald was the intended target. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Now Brady again. Wide open receiver complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 20-yard line. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? And Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
Now Brady gets away with one. Lucky, could have been intercepted, but it falls to the ground. On 2nd and 10, Brady. Touchdown!
Yes! 24.
As the first half is winding down, and the Packers have taken
24 to 17.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown.
Oh, it's 24-24.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On 1st and 10, Brady. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is incomplete.
Done.
Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. The tale of two extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead it works opposite.
It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down.
One of the feature points of the in route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better look.
And how about this, a fake? But he will not make the first down marker. And that'll be a turnover on downs.
Damn.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Well, I've never seen this one. It's 2nd down, and the punt team is out there. Oh, this is off the side of his foot. And not a great punt here. Out of bounds in the air. They're going to say this one doesn't even get to... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Wide, 80. Check 56.
Throwing on first down, Brady. And that is incomplete. He
How
couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Going with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That will allow them to disrupt the play.
The throw on second down by Brady is incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10. And I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. The Packers on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Now it's Freeman. He'll have a first down past the 40. Some strong running at the 20. A big run there by Freeman. 57 yards.
But sometimes, Brand, there's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all.
I'll be lost.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game.
Sending to the playoffs. Oh. What, you've got to be kidding me. 3-13? We had the second worst. Oh, the second worst in the league. Second worst with a 7. Oh, it's probably because our defense, isn't it? Let's see who won the Super Bowl. So it's the it's the Texans versus the San Francisco 49ers. Yeah, we had the worst defense in the league, I can imagine that. Patriots lost the oh, maybe because they don't have Tom Brady. Lamar Jackson was the MVP, Marcus Mariota, Ezekiel Elliott, Russell Wilson, Cam Newton, Patrick Mahomes at the Detroit Lions. It's been Dak Prescott, Yeah, this we came to. Oh, that was a.
This is the last opportunity to re-sign your players or they'll become free agents.
Oh god, they've regressed.
Welcome to Draft Week. All the effort you spend scouting comes down to this. Start the draft whenever you're ready.
The Vikings are now on the clock. The Packers are now on the clock. The Jets are now on the clock.
Oh yes, 78.
The Packers are now on the clock. The Jets are now on the clock.
68.
Packers are now on the clock. The Jets are now on the clock. The Packers are now on the clock. The Jets are now on the clock. The Packers are now on the clock. The Jets are now on the clock.
Oh shit, I'm gonna have to cut this guy. Thank you so much for watching. Well, that was a bit disastrous. We went 3-13 in my first season. All because I didn't concentrate on... Or because I didn't concentrate on getting actually good players in defense. That was all my fault. I can